Oh, but you guys are watching. Yeah, I love this show. This is my favorite episode. It's funny, he seems much more interested in the wall than this girl with the twisted, contorted neck right behind him. Oh, well, now he's running. I guess I shouldn't have called attention to it. And this guy's like doing the dramatic squirrel. What's going on, guys? Jumping back into Fictorum again today. In the previous video I did, it was still kind of an early build, so there was a decent amount of bugginess, but talking to the developers a little bit, they've released some patches and stuff. There's no more butt cam and insta-death, so I'm going to try this game with the Nimbus. Well known for his might within the Storm School, the Victorum was fond of using a lightning spell that could jump to nearby enemies. I was doing fire before, fun for blowing stuff up. We're going to mix things up a little bit. So before, we kind of couldn't do the game's progression the way it was meant to, including the runes and the inventory, and going to the next regions, advancing the storyline, etc., etc. But now that those bugs have been patched, we can do that, and that's what I want to get into today. And hopefully we can take the story a little more seriously then also, and have some fun inventory stuff. We'll see what happens. Stretching the limits of his power, Spumwackus, the last known Victorum, has survived his own execution, but his body was warped with corruption, etc., etc. We've read all this before. Let's just continue the whole story. So we need to get to the red zone, basically, to clear the region and move to the next region. So we're going to start by clicking this guy. See what happens. While traveling through a chill, brisk wind on a forested mountain, the Nimbus followed along a cobblestone road. The Victorum encountered an abandoned wagon. Its owners and escort freshly dead nearby. A billowing black trail of smoke led from underneath the canopy. The Victorum leapt into the wagon, looking for anything of value before they were lost to the flames. Foolish risks lead to injuries, lost friends. No, I'm gonna leap into the wagon. Oh, snap. I got a lustful nail. That's probably nowhere near as appealing sounding in real life as it is in this game. More health, less mana. I don't know how I feel about that, but a lot more resistance. That's pretty nice. With great speed, I deftly boarded the wagon, navigated around flames, licking at my heels, and tossed a few stashes of goods out the back, following shortly behind the cache. Within moments, the wagon was completely engulfed in flames. Turning to the rescued supplies, Spumwackus separates a substantial amount of valuables from the charred boxes and sacks. He took them for his own and continued on with the wagon still burning. Aw, yeah. Excuse me. Bit of a burp. Let's go ahead and just move on, shall we? More free stuff? The thin, spindly mountaintop barely had enough clearing for the Nexus and the Victorum. This town ain't big enough. Oh, I guess it is big enough for the two of us. Well, there's nothing there. Okay, well, let's jump into the storm. I don't actually know what the storm does, if anything, so it should be interesting. Encountered a suspiciously well-ravaged... This is a suspiciously well-ravaged landscape, and an eerily quiet village that looked as though it had been picked clean, telltale signs of bandits. But the Nimbus ignored the warning and boldly strode through the village, daring those in hiding to attack him. I want to do that because I think this first region, you want to engage in as many combats as possible to really load up on goods, because I'm fairly certain the game gets tougher the further regions you advance through. So it's probably smart to like farm crap here in the first area for a while. But there's probably less resources, so I don't know, it may not even be worth my time. We'll see what happens. So I got a God, almost fell to my death. Got a nice looking storm spell. I found out a couple new things also. So before I was upset that after you cast a charm, you just released and then that was, I don't even know how the spell works actually. But if you hold left click after you do this, oh, I'm like a sniper. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. If you hold on the left click after the right click, then you're all gravy. And the invert thing in this option has been adjusted as well. Oh, I really am like a sniper. Boom! That's a lot of fun. The invert option in that menu has been adjusted as well. Wow, they die quite fast. Let's chain reaction this bad boy. Woo! I quite like the lightning guy. I feel like I can kick a lot of ass with this. Jesus, that range. Oh my god, I thought this one was going to be kind of lame, but this is actually kicking a bit of ass. Look at that. Boom! And then we'll really boost up the concentration and the piercing and just obliterate that building. That's awesome. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Want to get pierced by my mighty magic? Yeah, you do. Didn't even get your spell off. That's just great. Alright, so, whoa, we got a lot of guys. So, more I actually have no idea what concentrate does. I should probably pop up my inventory when I get a chance. Certainly can't do that with the fire guy. Jesus Christ. Seems almost unbalanced. It's the same difficulty, too, so that's just madness. Madness. This is Victorum. Yep. Bye, archers. Oh, hello, farmer. Oh, that didn't even kill all of them. Zep. Zep. And there's no... Pop. Yeah. Huh. Doesn't look like there is anything... Whoa! Whoa, buddy. You can put an eye out with that fire spell. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other areas to knock out any of the keeps. I don't know what they're called. The weird purple crystal holding things. Just the one, right? So you gotta do like a big loop around this area to get to it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I guess that's it. Interesting. I noticed there is a little bit of repeat in level design. I'm sure that'll be one of those things that, you know, gets more and more added on as the game develops. But that's one of the first times I've seen that area, so that's interesting. So now that we're back to the inventory screen, oh, what did I found? Leather gloves of the horse. Oh, and you know what? I actually saw them drop. It showed when I killed those guys, it dropped those gloves. So I guess you do want to kill people when you go places to get things, so good to know. And a magic Zoric rune. Spells range to bombard enemies from a longer distance. I don't know if that's... I don't know which spell that's... It's white, so I think it might be for any spell. Let's check it out. Runes, and then lightning. Alright, so concentrate. Impact damage, radial damage bonus. Well, I really want that. Chain reaction, also good. Pierce, 10 damage, and 300% additional targets pierced. I feel like maybe that goes really well with chain reaction. But if we had reach, we could really snipe people. I'm already hitting the edge of my aiming as it is, so I don't know if that's realistic or not. High velocity is not used. So, alright, yeah, we've already got the best setup, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's step into this nice stormy region, see what happens. The long-abandoned hills of Quaret had not felt the touch of rain in several... There's a storm! There's a storm over them right now! I don't feel like this is accurate. This changed, coincidentally, on the same day Spumwag... Oh, that makes sense. Alright, I should have finished reading. Now I sound like a jackass. As it was pelted by a heavy miasma storm, bringing with it deadly, untold horrors. Well, now I just sound like a jackass. That's exactly what happened. It made up the storm. That's perfect. That's beautiful. So we're just going to ignore everything that I just said. I'm probably going to be fighting more of those zombie-looking dudes this time as well. I'm really excited to play around with the inventory system more. How do I could probably climb that. I just don't want to. Looks like a lot of effort. And as the Fictorum, I can't be bothered to be climbing all sorts of things. It's probably also always best to get high ground. Doesn't look like an untold horror. But who can really tell from here? Let's concentrate, and I think that's all I want for this guy. Okie dokie. Try and hit him as they come straight out of here. Oh, that's energy ball? Energy balls! Interesting. I don't have that spell. Never seen that spell. Let's try that again. Concentrate, chain reaction, and pierce as we aim up, and... Boom! Bodies flying everywhere. Headshot. Whoop. Those are so slow! Ow. Oh my god, but they do so much damage. Alright, I'm not dicking around with those things anymore. Oh my god! That was like nowhere near me, too. Alright, F this place. I just cost myself so much money. They kind of predict where you're going as well. This is really dangerous, actually. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna go around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh god, they really don't mess around in this area. Okay, this game suddenly got hard. I was like... messing around before, but now I don't think I can get... Alright, let's set this guy up for concentration and a pierce, because this is like a beautiful shot. He may even be able to chain react, so why not keep them all going, and... Well, at least I killed those ones. I'm wondering if they'll drop any decent items, also. Wow, you really have to give those things a wide girth. Alright, guys, concentrate and chain react. I'm not going to waste mana on pierce. We'll kill a whole bunch of them. Just keep that going. Yeah, buddy! Okay, so these guys are definitely meant to be sniped. Got it. And I think I might even land on a pierce here. Whoa! He just went flying right by me, didn't he? Oh god, they're getting closer. And their spells do lots of damage. Jump, 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 jump. Okie dokie. Whew. It's a good thing I'm getting so much dust this playthrough. Did something just hit me? I feel like I just took damage, but I'm not sure. Okay. Wow, that is very powerful. Let's try this again with the chain reaction and the concentrate. Probably looking at about 30 bucks, about 30 dust wasted. Okay, I think the big one's dead. I think he was the most dangerous one. Probably about 30 bucks wasted on dust, so that sucks, but maybe they give a lot more. Maybe they give a lot more once you get to the higher levels, and 30 bucks doesn't mean much. Is that it, or are they still coming? They're still coming on this side. My god. Concentrate, chain reaction. It's like almost worth it, as long as you know you're not going to be taking any damage, to kill everyone and try and harvest those drops. 2 lightning bolts. Pretty damn effective for killing them, and I think headshots may actually do more damage because these guys are getting pretty crushed by me. I'm going to do a full combo up on these guys. And I think I may have almost cleared this place. Kill him. All right. So, oh Jesus! Something just okay. Just kidding. So we're good. We're good. So what's up, dude? What? Well, I was gonna see what he was, and then he just disappeared. Lovely. Zap. Oh wow, that does not do a lot of damage. Totally used to playing the fire, dude, where they just automatically die for you when you throw the tiniest ball at them. But I guess that's not the case here. Is there something that I missed? Yeah, there is. Zap. Alright, so that was incredibly painful, and I may have to work my way back to a shop to deal with that. So we'll see if there's any shops around. I don't actually recall seeing any. And I found a buckler. I didn't put my gloves on. 43 mana, 5 physical resistance. So I can go backwards to the shop, which I just might do because of how hurt I am. So these are better. They give me mana. Wooden Shield of the Horse, 43 mana, 5 physical resistance. Thank you. And a Lustful Nail. So it'll give me a lot better resistance. That would have been really helpful, and just a little less mana. I think that's probably worth it. And 47 health. I'm not sure if that's a lot or not. How much mana is that, though? I don't think I really ran out to that level degree, so I think the resistance is probably worth it. So let's head back to the shop and buy myself some heals, because it looks like it's the only shop in this entire region, except for that one that's way up there. Did I? Oh. Huh, I didn't even have an event there. Maybe because I already did the event. Interesting. Signs placed throughout the area pointed the Fictorum toward Tinder's Trinkets, a large trading post located a short distance from the Nexus. Thank you, and heal. How much? I have 27.
I don't have enough essence.
Can't even fully heal. So yeah, that looked like it was about 30. So that's ridiculous. And I can probably sell these gloves for a sell value of 8. Right? These are currently equipped. Yeah, so these are the white ones. Drop those guys off. And I got full health. Alright, so now we can go back and run away from the red mist, because it's probably just as dangerous as the storm, if I had to guess. Oh, I should have gone to this one. But I'm guessing... Oh, nope, so there is a small forward that I guess I have to fight here again. Unless I think I went to the one to the right before, so that makes sense. Either way, totally farm this area for items. Okie dokie. Got some dudes that want to get sniped, and I think I'm going to first-person snipe these guys. Chain react, concentrate, not too worried about Pierce. That is just really nice. That's just really nice. I don't even think I really have to hit them because of the way chain reaction works. And Pierce, maybe it is effective with the way chain reaction works. Maybe it's like piercing and adding to the chain reaction. I just don't think that's the case, so I'm not doing that. I think, yeah, I can like kill these mages. Oh. With single headshots. Let's keep our distance from these guys. That's like the one thing that I think makes this game a tad bit easy, is the ability to like keep your distance from everything. There's definitely times when you get caught off guard, but I think that's generally when you get lazy with it. Dude. Them bodies. Oh, we got a fire mage. Let's just tickle him with zaps. Tickle him with one whole zap. So I don't think I can climb that bad boy of a mountain. Be nice to be able to jump up there and snipe all the way down on the rest of this place, but I think I may have killed everyone because they call it a small forward detachment. I don't know if that means anything. It may or may not. I guess we'll find out. Is there anyone else? I see flame. Yeah, screw that torch. Go away, peasant. Dead. Warp. Oh god, what's happening? I just almost got hit. I don't know how he didn't kill me, but I'm pretty grateful for it. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. Maybe that was. Maybe that was just a peasant holding a torch over there. Die! Blacksmith's house. I feel like that does so much damage. Also, I don't even know if that was a blacksmith house. So let's set up full damage and just destroy this building. Ah! Or do almost no damage to it. Either one works for me. I shall destroy your signs. Is that a person? Couldn't tell. Could not tell. Either way, this should be the last one. I mean, this should be the last one. Are we open? Are we out? We all gravy? We're good to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Damn this town for harboring this militia. I call upon the elements of a storm. Fear my destructive capability. Oh, that didn't do much. Huh. So I guess, yeah, the fire guy really is just much more effective for breaking through houses and the like. But for killing, I feel like it is... Wow, what is that? Huh. What if you can change the field of view? Field of view you can. Let's... Oh god, I wanted to go the other way. Field of view the other way. I don't know why. I was thinking it was backwards. It's a little bit better. I like that. I like that a little bit better. The runic symbols that were visible as he wove his magic could be customized for each magical spell he used, using the physical runes he found. And I got items! Ooh, another strong nail! A steel shield, handy for stopping weapons intended to kill you. 30 physical resistance, and 9 ice plus 4 ice damage, 30 mana amulet. Could always go for that mana. Let's pop these guys on. What's better? 43 mana, 5 resistance to physical or health, mana, and 30 physical resistance. I think the strong nail is just a little bit better. How about this guy? Shiva's amulet. Alright, don't even have another one there. Perfect. So now I've got a lustful nail trinket and a strong nail shield. Makes sense. Let's move on, shall we? I guess I got hurt a little bit there. Didn't even... Oh, because I got a health bonus, that's why. The Black Ox clan barely had a fire to warm them that frozen morning. At least it would only leave a whisper of smoke once they moved on. The clan endured a rough few weeks in an abandoned fort, scouting, stockpiling, and clearing enemies that might put them in danger. They planned to take nearby New Milford. Good old New Milford. Now finally within their grasp, a lone man in strange clothing appeared at the overlook, threatening the reward for their hardship. Haramad was on watch atop the walls. Something about the man made him uneasy. He gripped his longbow tightly and called out, "Traveler, want a bit of dust? Move along and it's yours." That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine Haramad sounds like. So, after a beat made his intentions clear as the magic swirled about him, forming a spell, he locked his eyes on Haramad. Archers actually took on me with a little bit of damage. Screw this Haramad guy, we're killing him anyway, screw that. I could have used that little bit of dust they were going to give me, but if I kill them, I get that anyway. So I really don't see any downsides here, other than taking more damage than that dust would have gotten me, plus the chance of items. So I think we're all good to go here. Zap. I don't see no one. But maybe, if we move in just a tad bit closer, we can still see no one. Interesting. Well, always start out with destroying some roofs. Boom! Also boom! There's like a little delay on this spell. It's like, hand movement, throw, lightning. It's not even the guy I wanted to kill. It would be wise, I suppose, to keep my distance, because I know they have archers. Yep, I hears them. I hears them, but I don't sees them. Archers? Where have gone you? Headshot. Boom! Boom! Yeah, headshots really do a lot of damage. Do. Yeah, I don't see any archers. I should save my sprint for running... If I have to run backwards. What's up? Oh, here's that spell. Spell was already primed. Wasn't much we could do about it. Sorry. Now New Milford is under my control. I am the Victorum. Archers! There we go. Concentrate, chain reaction, and burn zap. Try that again. Okay. I think that's all she wrote on the... Oh, I heard one to the left. I'm not going to worry about him, actually. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. Whoa! That's a lot of people, also. That's a spell casting. Alright, so we gotta step back a little bit and try and play it safe here. Was that... Okay. I thought this bush was an archer behind me. I was like, my god. They're learning. The AI's getting smarter. But it's not. He's not getting smarter. Yeah. Ah! Okay. Let's concentrate this guy. Hit him right in the... It is actually pretty forgiving with the headshots, too, I've noticed. Alright, I keep hearing snipes only to my left. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Where is this happening? I have to find this. Archer is driving me batty. Huh? Oh! It's not an archer, it's the sound of me jumping. I'm driving myself crazy. And I always go... Because it's like... Because the levels curve like this, I keep going to the right, which makes it sound like it's to the left. Alright, that makes sense. Everything makes sense. I gotta remember that's the sound of an archer, or the sound of a jump, not an archer. Anyone home? Any goodies? There's a book. Can I read your magical tome? Get an item? Nope. But I can explode your house on accident. That's just really, really powerful magic. I can't use that right now. And hello, ma'am. Boom! Just the one tower in this place. New Milford was just really lacking in its defensive capabilities. So let's see what those bandits dropped upon their death, shall we? It really 8 dust. I could have just kept going. Could have been the bad guy here. Twasn't even worth it. So this one can go straight to the red guy. We're gonna do that, and we gonna move on to the next area. Spumwackus arrived at the small trading town of Permut as the sun set. Citizens and merchants were in the process of closing up for the night while guards made their last rounds. The arrival of the Fictorum went unnoticed, and the Aegis was still left disabled from the day's trading. The Victorum was left with a choice. Let's just move on. I'm not gonna worry about it. Continue the story. Move on to the red zone. Ah, harrow. Torchfires dimly illuminated this mountaintop. The nexus shined far beyond, farther up the mountain. It was late in the night, rendering guards on the walls and towers in most visible areas impossible to make out. But what about marauders? Inquisition? Ah! They would likely be hidden on the ground. Naturally, they wanted him dead. All that mattered to the Victorum was that they were in his way. What beauty. And it's this level again. Perfect. So let's just get some snipes going. That just killed everyone there for some reason. Okie dokie. I see a frost mage. Kill her. I don't, like, have any spell damage improvements. It's not doing very well. Oh, they got a lot of them coming. I wonder how far backwards I can go. That's a little worrisome. Oh, they're not dying when I shoot them. At least that one's not. I have a little bit of pierce here, so let's line up on the left. Wasn't really worth it. I can't go very much further backward, so this is scary. Full mana. Let's concentrate and pierce here. It's a chain reaction also, why not? That's all she wrote! Pretty damn effective if I do say so myself. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? No one is who you are. I'm wondering if the way YouTube renders videos, you can even see the people at the distance that I'm seeing. They probably look like a few bits of artifacty pixels. Even in 1080, I don't think it's really possible to make them out super well. Hello, townspeople. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, I thought that was gonna be falling damage. Interesting. And we are... Oh, is that a frost mage? It was! And she dropped a trinket! I wonder if killing innocent people gives trinkets also. It may be worth my time to go around killing all the villagers, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Oh, whoa. Where's the thingy at? Oh. Oh, but you guys are watching... Yeah, I love this show. This is my favorite episode. It's funny, he seems much more interested in the wall than this girl with the twisted, contorted neck right behind him. Oh, well, now he's running. I guess I shouldn't have called attention to it. And this guy's like doing the dramatic squirrel. Can you do that again? Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Die. Oh, well. Never mind. It appears he was meant to live. Alright, leaving them alone. Where is this thing at? There it is. Buzz zap. And we're outie. So, I just realized it's always the same tip at the bottom. Every single time. Now let's move on to a region... Ooh, I found 2 rings. Ring of the Bear, 17 health, ring. A nondescript copper ring. I feel like more people are just wearing nondescript copper rings. Now that we've finally cleared the red zone, we can go to the next region. I'm curious if you can go back and go to the next region whenever you want, or if you always have to be in that one. Let's try this one. It's also on the far right, so it may just be that one. I'm getting here right as the red mist comes in also. Sup. Leapt into the wagon looking for anything of value. Let's do that. Yeah, give me that valuable stuff. 3 mana regen. Mana cost 0 per second. Special channel spell. Divine Energy Mail allows the wielder to quickly regenerate lost mana. That's awesome, and I love it. Give me that. Boop. New. Oh, I just realized. Lustful Mail protects Master. Divine Energy. Blank Shard. Oh, I guess these give you special channel spell. Weird, so I guess you don't put it in these slots. That's interesting. So I can't, so yeah, you do have to be standing on the red zone to go to the next region, it looks like. So let's go. Next region. Now what happens, as I'm sure you'll see in a second, is the map basically just resets itself. However, I'm curious to learn, we got another shop to go here, and this one looks a little bit fancier. I'm curious to learn if there are different missions and town names in each region. I'm not sure. Tempor was just settling in for a long winter season. The citizens were stockpiling. No, I think I ran into this one before in the last video. Spellwackles had the power to deactivate the Aegis forcefully. The Victorum will not be stopped by a small town in his quest. I think that was actually like one of the first ones that I read. I pretty much remember reading it. So, awesome. No, I'm betting, though, that even if the text is the same, that the enemies are tougher and the loot is better. Hence, the regions actually serving a purpose. And maybe there's an end. I'm not quite sure either. I don't know. We can explore it together. What do we got? What do we got? E! Okay, so if I'm like all the way out of mana, I can find a decent spot to hide. Let's practice that here, shall we? So waste a bunch of mana on these dudes? These dudes? Is that them? Are they over there? I think that's them over there. Wow, that delay on jump. You can hear the keyboard press. Alrighty. Let's see if those are dudes or not. No, I didn't see anyone die. That's definitely a dude, though. Or a girl, I guess. You don't want to be sexist. You don't want to be leaving people out. That'd be rude. Zap. Nope, missed. Missed again. She's got to be down there somewhere, right? Or maybe I just killed her. Probably just killed her. Didn't look like I hit her at all, but I don't know exactly how this lightning spell works. So, who knows? Alright, so no one's coming from the right? They're all coming from the left? Is that... Oh, God, they are coming from the right a little bit. Let's not pierce. 'Tis a silly place. Oh, they're archers! I just got an item, too. So let's continue the sidestepping as we destroy the archers. And hope they all miss their arrows. Awesome. Well, they don't seem to have a particularly large amount of health. Oh, that was a townsperson. You know, if these townspeople wouldn't, like, run into me, I wouldn't be killing them quite as often. Out of mana. Awesome. So I can definitely see that being useful at a lot of times. It sucks that you have to stand still to use it, but I'm curious to see what it looks like. Bap, bap, bap. Whee! Interesting. I definitely prefer first-person mode for aiming, just because it's such a, like, precise aiming style. When you're playing the lightning dude. Zap you down. Kill you. I don't see anyone else coming. I think to the... Low. Hi, guys. Let's not go too far, right? Oh, you just got your life saved by that tree, friend. Boom. We all done? We are all done. So let's check out the loot rewards here. Oh, we got a couple more guys to kill, right? Yeah. Give me them archers. Like big old batches of delicious loot. That's all I see when I see them. Okie dokie. Mission accomplished. Yeah, let's go see if our loot and our dust looks like it has gotten any higher. If it's like even like 13 or like 12 or 13, I think probably it'll imply higher loot tables. But if not, then I really have no idea what's going on. 12, a little bit higher. Ooh, and an energy maelstrom with 2 mana regen. Special channel spell. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same one. That's it. Does it? Does it do anything different than the one I have, or are they exactly the same? Energy Maelstrom of the Bat. Divine Energy. So my 3% is better than 2%, even though they both have the same sell value. So that's interesting. Anyways, yeah, so I guess I'm going to continue this for a while and just kind of see what happens with these loot and items and stuff. So I've jumped ahead in time just a little bit. I've gotten to, you can see I'm at the end of Region 3 here, probably like a couple hours worth of playing. My inventory is much better looking than it was once before. I'm missing, I think this is maybe a bracer or a ring slot. I'm not quite sure. But we've got a nice purple shield, purple rare chest piece armor, and then a whole bunch of crap that needs selling. I've also got a new spell, which is right here, the Lightning Orbed Helm, but we'll see that when we get in-game. It's not... it's very situational, and it's very expensive. And even looking at its stats, you can see it's not super great. So Lightning Bolt Tomb is extremely accurate. It does 400 target and 200 splash. The orb does just 400 target, and it kinda can stun sometimes. It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna set it up with a different rune here because of how I've been using it. It's basically a very slow-moving orb that shoots electricity off of it. So I'd rather use Manifest, probably in place of High Velocity. Good God, that is loud. I'd rather use Manifest in place of High Velocity. I guess they don't get... Yeah, that's weird. So, okay, because, yeah, they don't, like, get moved in here. It's just what I'm applying to a different spot. So I want it to go slow. So you don't want high velocity on the orb because it gives it more opportunities to fire off its electricity, and giving it manifestation, spells will leave behind a trail on contact, damaging or hindering nearby foes. I generally tend to use this when I'm roughly ground level with enemies, and I think leaving a trail will have it just do way more damage. So that's all the inventory stuff and all the new spell stuff that's been going on. These two slots are apparently meant for these, I don't know, miraculous Arcadian scarab. Like, this is a scarab and that's a nail. I don't know what those mean. But these are just green gems, basically. They give you a ton of various resistances. I've gotten hit by a few things, and I've taken basically no damage. I also wasted a bunch of dust buying another one and found out, I was like, oh, I'll just have 4 of them and get 80% of every resistance. I'm so smart. I'm just gaming the system. But no, it's only these 2 slots. So I wasted a whole bunch of juice. Anyway, so I'm about to fight the quote-unquote boss level for region number 3. And let's see if it's any more different or difficult. I just finished a quest here that was actually... It is starting to pick up in difficulty, so we'll see. This outpost met its unfortunate end at the hands of a corrupted raid. I've noticed there's been a lot more corrupted than Inquisition here. The gods of chance must have been sympathetic to the Inquisition that day, for its 2 greatest enemies, the corrupted and the Fictorum, were to meet on the mountaintop then. One would surely snuff the other out, if not more, and the Inquisition would have fewer enemies to worry about. Yeah. It's weird because the corrupted are actually kind of crappy. They're way easier to fight than the Inquisition, because I think the only real threats you ever have to face are other archers. I don't think anyone else has ever even hit me or done any damage. It's just like spells that you gotta worry about. And this is that one camp thing. Yeah, it is that one camp thing. Well, unfortunately, they're not like the Inquisition, so they don't really cluster up quite as much. But let's check some energy orbs out here. So that's what that spell does that I was telling you about. I'm not even gonna bother putting runes on them. Ooh, but they're gonna bother trying to hit me with runes. My God. We're gonna step back from that mess because this is about to be a kind of a shit show. So let's put Manifest on, see what it looks like. See if it does anything. And is it gonna shoot him? There we go. That's decent. That's decent. So yeah, the spell kind of serves its... Okay, so it's manifesting right here. And right there. Interesting. Super interesting. So it stays there, and then it probably shocks them. Wow. Actually, you know, the orb was doing pretty crappy against the Inquisition, but after like a handful of orbs, everyone in here is dead already. Oh my God, that was really freaking effective. I wasn't expecting... It was not being that effective for me earlier, so I was not expecting that. Yeah, so I basically just wiped out all the corrupted in that area. Let's try this again. Let's do Concentrate, Manifest, and Chain Reaction, and see if we can get a nice, decent orb. I'm going to aim up also a little bit, because they tend to crash into the ground sometimes. Do some damage. Pop. And then now it manifested and left behind. Wow. Yeah, for one spell, that is just really effective. I quite like that. I wonder if it even makes a difference, the fact that I'm fighting the undead instead of the Inquisition. Maybe, like, it does more damage to them or something? That may be it. Although it'd be kind of silly, because the Inquisition seems like they wear metal armor, and scientifically speaking, granted we are in a world of miasma storms and magic and runes, but scientifically speaking, metal should be a better conductor of electricity. So, I don't know. Anyways, so that is the boss level for number 3. Go ahead and finish the, or region number 3. Go ahead and finish up the loading zone here. What'd I find? Physical resistance? Meh. And swift loading. Ooh. Ooh. Those boots are quite good. After the encounter, the Fictorum, examine the findings, etc., etc. How are we doing on boots? Ooh, I already have the Foolish Memento equipped, so what do we want? Stamina regeneration? Movement speed bonus? Physical resistance? Or mana and mana regen, stamina regen, physical resistance. The resistances are way better, but they don't give me the bonus to lightning damage. I do like that bonus to lightning damage. Gotta go for them resistances, though. Even though I really like that lightning damage bonus, it is only 3%, which isn't the biggest deal in the world, and all the various 6 physical, 5 fire, 5 ice, 3 lightning. Pretty sure those resistances are totes worth it. So pop into the next region, go into region 4, and I think the game just kind of continues like this for a while. So we'll see. I may save getting to, you know, if there is an actual end game, I may save that for the very next playthrough when I do the ice person, which I don't know about that, because I really like fire and lightning so far, and when I played ice, I was like, it just seems like a dumped down fire, because all it really does is slow people, and that seems like a silly thing, but maybe it's worth checking out. I don't know, but we're going to call that quits for this episode today, so I will catch you guys next time.